What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to a new video. We got some goodies from CTS Turbo. It's gonna go into my 15335i. Got an intake system going on, so we're gonna go ahead and replace the factory intake system with the aftermarket one, as well as we have some charge pipe, which is, I'm not gonna go ahead and do it today. That'll be our next video. Let's go ahead and get this plug. Alright, so as far as the fitment goes, everything should be pretty straightforward. We're just gonna go ahead and remove this intake elbow right there, and we have this little box, which is our factory oil and filter. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of that. We have the map sensor and some kind of vacuum line right there. In my case, as you guys can see, it's already blown up. So yep, should be pretty straightforward. Let's go ahead and remove this, all the unnecessary stuff right here. We have this little rubber boot. We're gonna lift that, and then we have a little clamp right here. And we got some kind of torch right here. There should be. Yep, these are T15s.
Okay.
Just gonna go ahead and loose this. And then before I'm gonna go ahead and remove the bolts from all the way, I'm just gonna go ahead and release this map sensor. Okay. Just like that. Map sensor is out. You can just go ahead and just leave it somewhere. So next up, we can go ahead and release all the clips. And then let's see. Since this is already broken, just gonna.
Hey, what's wrong with it?
So I guess it blew off, and then the previous owner just kind of like Mickey Mouse this shit, and then he kind of like put some glues on it, but the glue didn't really stick it because the engine because of the engine temperature, that glue didn't really stick it to it, you know. So that's fine. It's gonna get replaced.
Is this part one piece though?
It
has to be. Huh?
It has to be a one piece, yeah.
But it has O-ring, so no, it doesn't have O-ring.
It doesn't have O-ring, yeah. So this part is loose. The thing we got it loose right now is that's it. Out. Voila, just like that. Your OEM intake is out. Literally took what, 5 minutes?
Less than 5. Ooh, look at the pulley.
I know. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and remove the rubber grommet, and we're gonna make sure that it's gonna go in nice and tight. If it's gonna give you a hard time, just go ahead and use some WD-40, and then you can just put this side in, and click it, just like that. Alright, so the next step going to be, we're going to go ahead and mount our map sensor. So we can use this adapter right here. Make sure the small side is going to be into your black piping. And we're going to go ahead and put the clamp in. And go ahead and grab your map sensor. Stick it in like that. Okay. Alright, so I went ahead and mounted this bracket already, like this little part, so we can just kind of like stick it in there, you know.
That right there.
So let's do this one time.
Nope, nope, nope.
Just like that.
Plane.
Alright, so we got the bracket in. Again, put that little knob, we push it in, and then there's another 10 mil. We can put it right here where your chassis is going to be. So let me lift this up a little bit. So the second one goes right there. right over there. So this thing is nice and tight right now. And the last part is we're gonna go ahead and use this. So this is what this is gonna do, is kind of like help you to maneuver your map sensor housing, you know, however you want it. And then just kind of use this as like a little, like a stand, you know. Let me go ahead and mount that real quick. Gonna sit like that. So right now you just gotta go back and like kind of flush everything out. So kind of weird. Push this part. So after you make sure everything's nice and tight and make sure it's not touching your radiator line, so mine is cleared. The last thing we're gonna do is go ahead and put our intake like that. Alright guys, so that's how you do a CTS intake on your M55 F30. Again, map sensor's back, everything's nice and tight, filters in, elbows in, everything's good. Now let's do the first startup. Check engine light. That's nice. That's crazy though. Put it in sport.
And the intake.
I know, it's both, huh? One more rev? That's crazy. Alright guys, that's gonna wrap everything up for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and that's how you do an intake on your N55 F30. We'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.